Hello everyone, my name is AQWBlaze91 and today I got something a little bit different for you guys. I got something right here. Take a look. My new controller. It's an original Xbox controller. And by original Xbox controller, it is the very first generation Xbox controller. The very first Xbox controller. Nicknamed the Duke, which is what other people say. I've been interested in wanting to get one of these controllers because, believe it or not, Hyperkin has been making a revised controller. This controller here for the Xbox One and PC. Where it's got this very same design of the controller that you're seeing here, and plus the layout of it and such. But they've been doing a little bit of something. But they've been doing a little tapping with this, with the Xbox logo. It plays the opening Xbox console boot up, yeah. But I've seen the price of it online. $69.99 it costs online for the revised Xbox controller. This controller that they were revising, and I'm kind of thinking to myself, $69.99? No. So what I have been doing is searching out alternatives to searching out a way to make this controller work on my computer. And I have been interested in this type of controller because my old Xbox 360 controller, the wired one, not my wireless one, but the wired one, which I used to use on my PC a few times, and I played PC games on it back in the day. Back then, the controller is falling apart, so I figured I'd get a new one, which is why I got this one. And I've been finding out a way to make it work. And I got it for like $12.99. I got this controller for $12.99 in Supertomato, which is good, which is definitely a good starting deal. Considering these type of controllers are now hard to come by, because I believe when the original Xbox came out, people found this controller to be absolutely bulky and huge, and it definitely is. It's a definite huge beast, and some people didn't like the comfort, didn't find it very comfortable, and which was when this controller was then replaced with the Xbox Controller S, which was like the revised Xbox controller. The revised controller was originally intended for the Japanese market, whereas this large one was intended for us in the West. And people eventually preferred the S controller, and eventually it replaced the original Xbox, this original Xbox controller, and it was still being sold as an accessory. And now standards have changed, and now Hyperkin is doing a revised Xbox control, is now revising this very original controller that you're seeing, to including having bumper buttons, but it will still have the black and white buttons on it to give you the Xbox feeling, and having this little video boot up of the original Xbox console being played on the controller, which I have to say is very technical. It's incredible, but again, too expensive. But I found a solution that I can use to plug this into my computer. What I got here is an original Xbox to PC cable. It plugs in to USB on your PC unit through the USB slot, and you got this slot here, which will plug your original Xbox controller onto it. So you do that like that. So now you've got that. So now you've got the original Xbox controller plugged in here. So you just gotta plug this into the computer and it would start installing, right? No. You gotta install a driver. And the driver that you need to install is the XBCD driver. But first, once you download the driver, you need to go into Device Manager and find the unknown device, which will be this control, which will be the original Xbox controller. And you need to look into look into the files with Notepad and find the code. What Xbox controller do you use? Or what original Xbox controller you are using? Either this, the Controller S, or any for some of the third-party ones, whatever. And once you find the pardon me, just coughing now. Once you find the code reading what your Xbox controller you are using, you then need to restart. You need to install a driver, but it will not fully install the driver because it is an unsigned driver, and the PC will not allow unsigned drivers to be installed. So what you need to do is then restart your computer, hold shift, then restart, and then go to troubleshoot, PC startup or something, I can't remember. And then when you agree to restart it, you need to press 7, which will disable any the method of installing the unsigned driver, and then that will then allow you to install the unsigned driver, which will then be the Xbox controller. You then install the Xbox CD driver, or update the driver, which will then be the XBCD driver, and it will allow you to use this controller on your Xbox controller, on your PC. Sorry, just got a little there. Now I'm not going to tell you where to get the driver, but I can tell you where to get the cable. I got this cable from Amazon. It was something like £6.49 when I purchased mine from there. My dad purchased it for me there. The Xbox controller, I got it for $12.99 in Tomato. And as for the driver, you can just Google search that, no problem. That's what I used. I used Google to search it, and you'll just find it, no problem. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, guys, is plug the thing into my PC. Sorry there, the wires are just in the way. Now, well, what I'm going to do is plug this into my computer. This device. And what I'm going to do is show you it's working on my computer. I'm just going to go through it. I'm just going to do some emulation stuff, just to show the controller working, and I'll just give you my thoughts and opinions on it. So we'll jump cut in just a moment. Alright, here we go. I got my PC up right now. You can see my background, yep. And I've got my controller right here. You're not going to be able to see it very well. Here it is. My Xbox controller, and here's the wire, and here's the cable. It's going in. That proves that it's now in. And now we're going to install. We're going to get into the emulator. I'm just going to do the SNES 9X emulator. Really good emulator. I'm just going to focus on this emulator. Yeah, because I would show off a PlayStation emulator or a Nintendo 64 emulator with this thing, but I'm just going to do one emulator at a time. I'm just going to work with one emulator just to show thing off. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how the controller works. So first of all, I'm just going to go in here and show you the keys being mapped on the controller. So here it is. Up, left, down, right, B, A, Y, X, start, select, and L and R. And the rational buttons I've already, so I'm not going to touch those because they're a bit of a pain to set up. Alright, so let's start a game. I'm just going to select Super Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. Good game on the Super Nintendo library, but a pain in the ass to beat. It is an absolute bugger to beat. I remember as a kid trying to beat this son of a bitch. I'm dying a lot. Alright, so here it is. You can see it working with the buttons. Classic, it's good stuff. Right, so let's do it then. I will show you how it works with the analog sticks as well, because I do have a first-person shooter downloaded on here. Wolfenstein 3D, but we'll just show a bit of gameplay of this. It's going to be difficult to show me filming this while I'm trying to show the buttons working with the game as I'm playing it. Oops, whoopsie. Yeah, you can see it working. All the buttons work, function as they should. D-pad feels great. And the buttons feel good as well. Feels have a bit of weight. Feels really good in hand, although it feels a bit awkward playing it from this angle. Really good. Usually the complaints that usually comes with the Xbox controller, most notably with the Xbox original and the Xbox 360 controllers, is that the D-pad feels very unresponsive. The D-pad is not that good compared to like the PlayStation 2. There are times like you try and move to the right, but you end up going down. That's what they say. I'm playing fighting games is usually a pain in the backside. I'll just go ahead and put on a fighting game. I have Super Street Fighter 2. So we'll do that one. I'll show you how trying to pull off fighting game techniques on this Xbox controller. And I figured I might as well show Street Fighter 2 off, because why not? Everyone likes Street Fighter 2, even me. Right. This is going to be awkward. Oh wow, not bad. I won it perfectly. Sometimes special moves will come out if you're very specific with the D-pad, but sometimes it just won't come out at all. Oh wow, I'm amazed there. I took out a long and perfect. 2 perfects in a row. If I could get like an achievement, I deserve an achievement for that. If the emulator had some sort of achievement system, there you go, there's my first achievement already. I did not intend that. Oh well. Yeah, yeah, they work really good. Yeah, the D-pad, it can be alright for fighting games if you're good, but usually it's better with like a PlayStation control pad and whatnot. Oh well, so here you go, show a bit of that. I'll show Tales of Fantasia off, why not? Playing this emulator has really gotten me into going back into this one. This is one of the Tales games I really want to do. I know I've done this on the Game Boy Advance and on the PlayStation 1, but I really want to do the SNES version of this. I owe it to myself to do so. Alright, on the eye I did hit it, but don't worry, I can... There you go, you can see it. Alright, let's skip Mint's first aid spell. Astoado, whatever. I have tested this on a PlayStation emulator as well. The PlayStation emulator works great as well. Analog sticks really work just as favorably as it would running it on a real Xbox console. Really good stuff. Yeah, a little jump cut there. My camera ran out of time, so I ended the fight. So another one, just because. Your hammer missed there, Mint. Oh, I chose to kill it before I could finish it. Oh well. Good stuff. Very responsive. Good for the other games as well. And I'm sure they're pretty good for racing games if you're into that kind of thing. I'm not entirely that much. I mainly play Mario Kart as my racing game. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna save my progress just quickly. Oh, I'm in another fight, thank you. Take a lightning bolt and get out of my face. Good game, Tales of Fantasia. I really love it a lot. Right, now let's go for the main. Now it's time for the main course. A first-person shooter, what the Xbox controller is usually designed for. Right, this is where I'm going to put the changing controls. This is where I'm going to play around with the controls for a bit. Let me stand up and do this. Might not see it pretty well. I'm going to be editing the controls so that it feels like how it should be. Alright. Wolfenstein 3D, the SNES port. Censored, heavily censored port, but still fairly playable nonetheless. Alright, here we go. I got the right analog sticks for turning. And I got my left analog stick for movement and strafe. And my B button, which is now my trigger, it shoots. And I've alerted a Nazi. I shot first. There you go. You can see it. What the Xbox was made for. The FPS. That's what everybody wanted an Xbox controller for. For FPS, for their favorite FPS games. Feels is really good. Right, so I'm just gonna sit down for the rest of this, and I'll show you what I'm experiencing just through raw gameplay. Down, doggy. Right, so it feels really good in the hand. Responsive, comfy. I could definitely see myself installing various FPS games like N64. With it. SNES, not so much. It's only got Wolfenstein 3D, Doom. Which Wolfenstein 3D and Doom I have. And which Wolfenstein 3D I have on the Xbox 360, the Xbox Live version. I would have liked to install that on the PS3. Only North American gamers have it. On the PS3 version. So getting a North American account on the PS3 is going to be a bugger. And Doom I already have it on my PS3. The Doom Classic Complete. But the PS1 games playing it with an Xbox 360, playing it with the original Xbox controller like this way, really good stuff. Really feels surprisingly good on this Xbox, on this analog stick. Feels really surprisingly good. I do admit I'm stunned playing it on the control stick like this. Right, get over here. So yeah, that's how this controller feels. It's really good stuff. Yep, I got this controller very cheap. It's very much cheaper than the it's 80% cheaper. Huh? Or I should say 100% cheaper than getting the remastered Hyperkin Xbox 2 controller. So yeah. Really good stuff. So I hope you guys quite enjoyed this little test video. I wanted to do this to showcase that you can get an original Xbox, old-fashioned Xbox controller to work on your PC. For those who were after like the Duke controller. Yep, there's now a good reason to like go after the Duke controller if you like playing FPS games with a controller. I want to learn how to play FPS games with a controller so I can compete with like the so-called big, huge tournament player is one day, if I'm good enough. So well guys, I'll probably leave it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video here, me showing the Xbox classic Xbox controller working on my PC. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it inspired you to get the new controller in some way to play on your PC. So if you want to get the controller, you search online for the Duke, for this classic Xbox controller, the Duke. And then you purchase the Xbox to PC USB cable, which you can find on Amazon, and then download the driver, which I found on Google. And then you just follow all the on-screen prompts, instructions, all the forum pages and whatnot says, and I'm going to put them all out to you. Just work it. You can just work that out yourselves and whatnot if you're clear on that. And I'll leave it for now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers.